Um, References from seniors would work if you okay, the seniors would definitely help you get in touch with the recruiters and possibly get you an interview. But beyond that, it's your job because internships are far more select. In hindsight, I would say yes, it helps knowing seniors, but I wouldn't guarantee an internship opportunity if you know someone from a company because you don't know how their reputation is in their company. Maybe if they have just joined that company, so their say wouldn't matter much. Uh, there might be a slight one interview with the HR, but not the technical one for sure.
Okay, so easy one is there, but not the more difficult one.
Yeah. Because they know you have worked good enough. So yeah, I don't think there's.
Okay.
I'm not really aware about Stony Brook and how their job prospects are, but NYU, the location definitely helps because a lot of startups are coming in here, and there are websites like angel.co where you can apply to the startups and you get getting callbacks from startups is much more easier than getting callbacks from big corporations. But there's a flip side to it. Getting job in the startups is much more difficult because you need a diverse set of skill set. So if you're living in New York City, there are a lot of startups near the Times Square area, and they are daily adding new startups and buying new buildings and stuff like that. So you'll get a lot of callbacks. If you're good enough, you'll get into those. And being in NYU definitely helps because they wouldn't want to, like, startups would look to save money, right? So they will definitely want to save on the relocation cost of the students, so they prefer you. Similarly, for students staying in San Francisco, they are preferred by this Bay Area startups because they want to save on the relocation costs. Again, I'm not aware of the scenario in Chicago, but I would say the scenario in New York City is pretty good. Even if you're searching for a tech job or a financial job, you just need to be like there are a lot of non-NYU career fairs as well, so you need to attend those as well throughout the city. Uh, from what I have seen, on what I've experienced, it's irrelevant. It does not matter if you're good enough for the company. But there's one company, there's just one specific instance. I was networking with a recruiter from Qualtrics. Qualtrics is I think, a software company in Seattle, Redmond. I spoke to the recruiter and they said that this year they have stopped giving away H1B, sponsoring H1B visas. So they were still they were still like, do you want to interview for the intern position? But we won't be sponsoring your H1B for sure because we have dropped it from this year. Few companies have gotten scared, but most of the companies, I think the trump factor is irrelevant. You just need to be good enough for the company. Uh, Again, not much idea about that, but there are definitely a lot of consultancy jobs in management firms and like data analyst jobs as well. So the prospects are good. You need to be good enough for them. Yeah, when I mentioned startups, I mentioned doing an internship there because more often than not, the startup won't sponsor your visa. But what many people do, like most people do, is like working in startup is really fun here because the fundings and all they are getting nowadays are crazy, but they won't sponsor a visa. So internships definitely do it, but for visa you'll have to aim for one of the big corporations or even mid-sized corporations if they are sponsoring a visa. Once you get your H1B visa, you can leave that company and come work for this startup if you're that interested in working in the startup.